Alright, good day, great football traders club. I greet you all. Alright, my name is Stanley Uche. I am the creator of wealthfinders.com and wealthstores.com.ng. Okay, wealthfinders.com is my blog site where I unveil secrets on how to make legit money online. While this wealthstores.com.ng is one of my websites where you can purchase any kind of products online. Okay, so today I'll be talking about how to make money online via trading on football. Okay, so I'll title this topic Football Traders Club. Okay, so we're going to be presenting on how to make money online using the over 1.5 goals and 2 rollover system. Actually, I created this video to ensure that subscribers are aware and are able to trade on football using this rollover system. Okay, I've received so many comments on how our subscribers can be able to trade on football. Okay, so we have actually created this video so that our subscribers can be able to know how to trade on football, the necessary steps and the instructions they need to follow. Alright, so this is my results for June 2020. You could see this is my results from day 1 to day 30. Alright, so this is how it goes. Now the thing is this, when investing in football, like take for instance, I invested the sum of 50,000 naira. Okay, now you must ensure that you stake with 10% of your capital. 10% of your capital. 10% of your capital. You see, the reason why I'm saying this thing more than thrice or twice is that when trading on football, you must ensure you play according to instructions and guidelines. You must ensure you play according to instruction, because if you don't play according to instructions, you may end up losing your money and your investment. So my greatest advice for you as a football trader is to play according to instruction. Now on day 1, you can start any day depending on the time you registered with us. Okay, like if you registered on the 10th, you can start on the 10th, which is maybe take for instance you are investing 20,000. you can just take 10% of your 20,000 on that day. Okay, then you can now follow the process. Now for now, on the first day of June, okay, my capital was 50,000. I invested 50,000 naira on my Sportybet account. You can invest in any other bookies, okay, but I actually use Sportybet accounts to illustrate and to explain further on how to trade on football. Okay, I invested 50,000, so I used 10% of my 50,000, which was 5,000 naira, and on that very day I lose that game, and that is why you could see return minus 5,000 naira. Then my new capital became 45,000 naira. That means 5,000 subtracted from 50,000 gives me 45,000. Now on the second day, my new capital became 45,000 naira. I still had to use my 10% of 50,000, which is 5,000 naira. Now on that day too, I won the game. That means let us take for instance Arsenal is playing against Chelsea, and the market I used was over 1.5, because what we are using here is over 1.5, and that very game the odd was 1.8 for instance. Okay, that is for 1.5 odds, that is over 1.5. now on that very day I stake 5,000 naira. Now 5,000 naira multiplied by 1.8, okay, that gives me 9,000 naira. Okay, now you could see that very day I won that game on the second day. Now this 9,000 naira that I won, that is what I will use to play against the next game tomorrow. That means on the third day, and that is what we call two rollover. Okay, whatever game you won in a particular day, use that the total amount of money to play against the next game. Hope you are getting my point. So I won 9,000 naira on the second day. Now on the third day, I now had another game. I was given another game. Let me say Manchester City was playing against Barcelona, and the market was still over 1.5 goals, and maybe the odd was, let me say, the odd was like 1.6. So that means this 9,000 naira that I won on the second day, I will multiply by 1.6. Okay, that gives me what? 14,400 naira. Now you can see 14,400 naira, it was my total amount of money I won. Then you now subtract it from the amount you used to stake it from the second day and the third day. So that gives me what? 9,400 naira. You could see my return will be 9,400 naira. Now you could see on the second and the third day, my total odds was 2.7. That means it's possible that, let me say, it is possible on the second day I had odd of, let me just say 2.7 for instance, divided by, let me say, divided by 1.8. okay, let me say it is possible that on Tuesday I had odd of 1.5. let me say, for instance, 1,000, let me say 5,000 naira multiplied by 1.5 gives me 7,500 naira. Then I use 7,500 naira to play against the next game on the third day. And that third day I had an odd of 1.8. So that means multiplied by 1.8. That gives me 13,500 naira. Now 13,500 naira, you subtract 5,000 naira from the initial money you staked. That means 8,500 naira. Now you can see this second and third day gave me a return of 8,500 naira. Now this 8,500 naira as my return, I will now add it to this 45,000 naira plus 45,000 naira. Okay, that gives me 53,500 naira. Now that's my new capital for first, second and the third. Gives me 53,500 naira. Now 53,500 naira will now be my new capital. Now I will now have to like use 10% of this my new capital. 10% of my new capital gives me 5,350. okay, I actually lost on that day, so I had to subtract 5,350 from 53,500 naira. That gives me 48,150. Now on the 5th and on the 6th day I won the game. That means on the 5th and 6th day I had odd of 2.5, or let me say on the 5th time I have odd of 1.6, on the 6th time I have odd of 1.5. If you multiply them together, I might give you the total odd of 2.5. So this 5 on the 5th day, that is 48,150 as my new capital. I still have to use 10% of my capital, which gives me 5,000 naira. That is from this. So the 5,000 naira multiplied by 2.5 gives me 7,500 naira. Okay, let me do it. 5,000 naira multiplied by 2.5 odds. I believe you all know how I got 2.5 odds. What I mean is that on the 5th day I may have odd of 1.25, and on the 6th I have odd of 1.25. so if you multiply the two odds on the 5th and the 6th, it gives me 2.5 odd. That means I won on the 5th day and on the 6th day. Now on the 5th and 6th day I had odd of 2.5, okay, multiplied by 5,000. that gives me what? 12,500 naira. Okay, now 12,500 naira you now subtract 5,000 naira. Okay, that gives me a return of 7,500. Hope you can see that now. Now the 7,500, you add it to 48,150. 48,150, that gives me what? 55,650. Now the same thing applies on the 7th and on the 8th. Okay, now I also use 10% of my new capital, which is this. It gives me 5,600 naira. Okay, now 5,600 naira I won on the 7th and on the 8th day, which gives me a total out of 2.3. So that means I'm having 5,600 naira multiplied by 2.3. okay, that means 12,880 naira. The 12,880 naira, I will now subtract my stake in amount, that is 5,600, that is minus 5,600. okay, that gives me a return of 7,280. Now the 7,280, you add it to your capital, your old capital, that gives you 62,930. So the same thing goes on the 9th and the 10th, and you must ensure that you use the two rollovers. The two rollover is very, very important. This is the only way you can beat the bookies. Okay, whereby if you won on a particular day, if that day is the first day of your rollover, then you use it to play against the next day, which completes two rolls over. Please always take notes of it. So you could see how I actually use this system to beat the bookies, whereby my investments, of which I invested the sum of 50,000 naira. You could see on the first day, you could see my unique capital, and until you get to on the 30th, and you can see I had a new capital of 100,200 naira from 50,000 naira. Just know that our tips are gotten from the best tipster in the world. Okay, because, and you can see the market we are using is the best market on trading on football. It's the best market, and it's very, very easy to get, whereby maybe let me take for instance now, two clubs may be playing against each other, and maybe if one of the team had their first goal, the other team may try to, as much as possible, to equalize that goal, and you can see we've gotten two goals just like that. So that's why we are using the over 1.5 goals, and we are using the two rollover system. You can see it's the best way of beating the bookies and making cool money on football. Okay, so actually most of you guys might say the over 1.5 goals, the odds are too low. Yes, that is true. The over 1.5 goals, the odds, most of the odds are too low, but our tipsters have ensured that all our teams they are sticking on, they must ensure that they provide good odd. The odd must be good, like let me say 1.4 or 1.5, whereby if you multiply the two odds together, you may be getting 2.5, 2.6, and sometimes you might see three odds and stuff like that. So this is the best way of beating the bookies. Okay, in case you have any other question to ask, you can still get in touch with me. I will also put you through more. Okay, so I invested the sum of 50,000 naira to yield a profit of 100,210 naira for the month of June 2020. Okay, so now you can see that even that of last year 2019, I made almost close to 3 million. Yes, I think more than 2.5 million for the year 2019. Okay, so but this year 2020 has been a rough year for me, honestly. The COVID-19 and so many other factors, and my school, that's why I had to, like, okay, I said let me try and stick and invest for the month of June after the COVID-19. Okay, but my school and other stuff made me to still pause. but now I have resumed fully, and I believe we are going to make huge amount of money. So the cost to access the daily tips purchased from the best tipster in the world at a high cost is sold at an affordable price. Let me tell you, the cost to access these daily tips, because we actually purchase these tips from the best tipster in the world, and they are purchased in dollars. Okay, honestly speaking, we purchase these tips at the sum of let me, how much was it? Let me confirm. Okay, I think it's not here. Okay, I think it's in my alert details. We purchase this at the sum of, I think, $5,000, because we are more than 10 guys that actually joined money together to purchase it, and I tell you, we are actually making money from it at the end of the month. So, but because it is so we actually sold it at an affordable price to our paid members for $10. That is 5,000 naira for 30 days access. So you can make payments via paystack by clicking on this. Actually, I wrote a blog review on how to trade on football, so you can see information on the blog site. Okay, so once you make payments, do not hesitate to chat me or via WhatsApp on this. So you can register with any bookies of your choice. Okay, any bookies of your choice: BetKing, BetNinja, Sportybets, any one that is suitable, and ensure you deal with reliable bookies and not some unknown ones. So you can kindly follow us on our Telegram channel for more reviews. Okay, that is the Football Traders Club. Okay, all right. Once again, this is Stanley Uche, the CEO of webfinders.com and webstores.com.ng. So you can go to my websites, webfinders, to confirm and to know how to make legit money online. Okay, there are other ways of making money apart from trading on football. Then if you also want to feel like purchase any product, genuine product, at an affordable price, you can also go to webstores.com.ng. So let's come on board and let's start making money online. Okay, let's be the bookies. They've actually eaten enough, so it is now our time to eat them back. Okay, so once again, thanks for your time. So if you have any other question you would like to ask, do not hesitate to chat me up on Telegram or on my WhatsApp or anywhere, or you can call. All right. Okay, thanks for your time once again. Regards, Stanley. Okay.